Alright, hope everybody's doing well. Today has already started off really crazy. I misplaced my wallet, couldn't find it, and I kind of sort of misplaced my phone. I knew where that was, but it was difficult to get to. But anyway, long story short, the wallet fell down the back seat, or fell down one of the seats of the car, and it was just had to move the seat all the way back up to the as far up position, and there it was squashed in the side of the car. Got lots of mail and lots of other things. Somebody came to pick up some firewood that I had. I just gifted it to them. I just did not need that. It was stuff that I had. I probably should have had sentimental attachment to it. I split a bunch of that. I did save a few more pieces off of it, but I was happy to have them take it away. The yard got a little tore up, but what can you do? Because, you know, they bring in the heavy equipment, you know, the excavator, and that took care of that. And then some people came to deliver a piano, which was not for me, but it was somebody else. And it was the neighbors over, but they were able to get over through the connecting driveway. They bought some sort of like turn of the century 1800s piano. I have no clue. But it was just funny because this estate sale was just like a few houses down, and they bought that piano, so that's kind of cool to have that stay in the area there. So a lot of stuff going on, and I got a ton of mail in today, so let's start getting into that. I haven't had a chance to look at it at all. I will be probably heading off to the Goodwill bins this afternoon to deliver some stuff to one of my friends, because there's a bunch of stuff left over I didn't need from the estate sale and some other stuff here. This is Anza Borrego Desert State Park. This is from Westmoreland, California. They did not cancel a single stamp because nobody knows how to do that anymore. The machine canceled the 1-cent stamps, so all the high dollar stamps there, the 37s, the 4s, and the 3s, none of them are single canceled there. And there is the postcard there. Westmoreland is somewhere in that particular vicinity, I want to say, so whatever. That's a postcard I recently picked up and sent off. This one here is a custom here I made. There's a geek beating up the cool kid in school. It's from Bubble Talk. I made that into a postcard. And this is from Chino, California. I put Joe Cool on the back of it. So one of my nifty little customs there. I had to glue this several times because it was coming apart. So there's that one. This one here, this feels like an autograph request. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I'm not sure if these are stamps that I put on there. I don't remember that at all. I really don't. Santa Clarita, California, celebrating Ed Mona Lewis. Don't know. But it's my envelope, and I don't remember that stamp there. Maybe I bought that at the post office one day. I have no clue. We'll get that to just a second here. The Delano post office. It looks like, I don't know. They just returned to sender, so I have no idea. Post office or return to sender, really weird. Let's get into this one here. If my fingers are a little dirty, it's because I've been moving all that firewood here, but so we will, I hadn't planned on doing that. Okay. Okay, what does he say? Okay. He says, I'm afraid I made a terrible mistake. Please call if needed and blah, blah, blah. Fixed something. Okay. I'm not sure. Oh, no. I don't know. The postmaster there was very kind, and he said, I said I wanted these double canceled there because that's Edison, California, and that's Thomas Edison there. I just thought it's cool because it's March 23rd of 27. Just fine. Not to worry about that one at all. So I meant to put a stamp there because normally you'd put a stamp there, but that's all right. I didn't know what I was doing either, so no harm, no foul on that one. I just thought I would give it a shot. I had forgotten to put return postage in there. I guess maybe he put that on the envelope. I don't know. What happens sometimes is I have these unfinished envelopes and they don't get done. So this one says, please do not bend. Another crazy piece of mail. I mean, every piece of mail I'm getting is really ridiculously crazy. These stamps here come in sheet form, so these are the stamps that come in the middle of the sheets. What really stinks is that I need these for my book, so that's not a problem. Soak them up for my books. There is not a place in my entire books to put these single stamps in there. There's only the places to put the entire sheet, because they thought, why would anybody destroy the sheets and just peel out the stamps? But somebody has done that, and none of them have gotten canceled. Very bizarro. So this is from eBay. We'll see what this is. My gosh, just crazy, crazy. I don't know, I get the craziest letters ever. It's just bizarro. I'm trying to open this without destroying the stamps. the eBay envelope. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so unfortunately I wanted to get these, but you have to buy them in sheet form to put them in your book. That's kind of always, so that's a place that's always been empty here. Somebody's reused an envelope. Bizarre. Super bizarre. It's got my address. I hope you enjoyed these postal cards. So that's good. Watch my hands, I don't get dirt on them. I just needed these for some projects here. I needed this one here, that's going out to Michael Dukakis. I wanted him to sign that one there because that's a correct date there. Either that or this one here, I'm not really sure yet which one of the 19s there. And then I had another postcard, and then these are just two other ones that just came with a lot, so it was cheaper to buy those four instead of buying individually. I don't think I had these, so these are going to go into kind of my forever collection there, and the other two will be used. So there is that one. They're already at 5.5 minutes, 3 minutes. This one here is from David Roth Stamps. So that's where I get some of my stamps from David Roth. He used some very ancient 1970s era stamps, an old 40-cent email, and a special delivery 45-cent. Some people say you can't use the special deliveries, but all the stamp collectors say, you know, they're not going to worry about it, and it's 45 cents, so might as well use it. Because somebody paid 45 cents back in the day. I don't know if the corner was broken off, or that's how he shipped that. I don't know, it's weird. But I bought several lots of stamps here. These are going to finish off this stack here, this huge giant stack here. Hopefully that will be all. Oops, there's spilling. There's probably about 50 items in there. So I got a bunch of 8 centers and a bunch of 5 centers. So 5 cents and 8 cents. And then the crazier thing is that they cannibalized an old stamp album to do it. I've got some more of that album. It's like half of a United States plate block album. So what that was is you put your 4 John Muir stamps there with the plate number on there. And so I don't have that yet. Essentially, here I'll show you what a plate block is, as far as I know it here. So here's an old 5 center. These might have even come out of that book there too. But you see what you do is you put this right there. See, so if this was the amateur radio stamps there, you put that there and it's got the number on there. Sometimes, you know, they would have room for the number or not, just depending on how people wanted to do that. So a lot of people save stamps in blocks of 4. That's very popular and still is today. People like doing that. So let's see what else we have in the mail. We got 2 more packages here. This is insane. Insane. These might be some cards that I ordered, I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, they put them in a top loader here. Did 1 top loader or 2 top loaders? Okay, well, they got it in 1 top loader here. No, actually 2. It looks like 2 top loaders. So this is my first autograph from the Doctor Who, the Rittenhouse Doctor Who. This is not a valuable card, but I got it for $5 plus shipping. So we got Vinette Robinson. A lot of people just sign their first name, so it's just Vinette with a little loop or an X there. She played Rosa Parks in some sort of episode. I think she's English. I'm not sure, British or English. Don't quote me on that one. She's done a few other things. Some things I don't really care about. But anyway, there's that one. And this is Kenneth Welsh. And he's not Welsh. Well, he might be Welsh in descendant, but I think he was Canadian. And he played in Star Trek Discovery. And Kenneth Welsh died like last year, I think, so I decided to grab one of those. I went to do the $5 cards because, you know, shipping, you know, gets closer to $5, so you're like $15 for 2 cards instead of 10. So it's just, regardless of what a good deal is, the shipping can kind of creep on you more you buy, because I think the more you buy is another 25 cents each. So there's those. Now these are... it says, please recycle me. Somebody's put that sticker on there. I believe these are Encyclopedia Brown books here, if I'm not mistaken. I found another vendor. Ow! Jabbed my finger there. Weird. Ugh. 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 I can barely even open this. Insane amount of mail today. What is this? What's going on here? This might be my books. I'm not sure how many I ordered. What I got here, they used a bunch of weird rubber bands here. I don't know if this is one rubber band or there's a blue one, a purple one, and a dark blue one. Very strange. Very well packed on some sort of tissue paper here. Unlike that other one that came in a disgusting bag. This one, I believe you got to see the actual pictures of it, so I was happy to pay whatever in shipping. Okay, it looks like I got 4 books here. I'll try to explain my reasoning here. They had some other ones, but, so this one is a newer book, and so it only have newer covers. So this is There's a gooey sticker on the back there, but I can clean that off. Encyclopedia Brown Super Sleuth. So there's that one, so you can only get that in newer cover form. That's one of the newer covers there. There's Bugs Meany right there with the crown on his head. He's the guy that's always the jerk to everybody. Tries to trick people out of stuff and make believe that they're the ones. And here there's Bugs Meany there again. He always wore that weird crown on his head. This is the book number 1, which I did not have, and it was in really good condition. I don't think there was any markings inside there. A little bit of weird staining there on the first page there, but for these types of books, that's practically mint, so I'm happy to have this one here. This one dates probably to like the 1980s, if I can find a date here. The last date in here is 1987, but they used that cover for quite a while, I want to say. I'm not sure how long they used that cover, but that's, you know, they used that format with like the Meet the World's Greatest Boy Sleuth. They used that, and then the number 1 in that font. They used that back since the 70s. Then there's this one here, Encyclopedia Brown Gets His Man. There's that one there, a slightly older looking cover there. Bantam Skylark book. This is probably from the same time period. Fortunately, I didn't realize there was mold on it or mildew. I did not see that in the pictures, unfortunately. Some sort of gross mildew on there. That's not cool, but I won't say anything about it because they were pictures and I should have seen. This one is from 1982. Yeah, the last date in here is 1982. And then this one was the worst condition. Again, I couldn't tell from the pictures how beat up the cover was. It's very, very beat here, but it's another one of those HBO covers, and you don't see those very often. People, I think, ask a premium for that. This one has some toning or foxing in the cover there, and then this one also has Pam's name in there. So if you're Pam Wood, I've got your book there. And you can see there was a bookmark or something in there at some point, and it's some sort of paper is turned brown there. So, oh yeah, this was that bookmark. This bookmark here left all that, turned that, see, that got turned brown. So there's some weird bookmark that was in there that's also turned brown. So the Encyclopedia Brown books. So unfortunately, there's just not any way that you can really, I mean, I guess you want to order a bunch of these and get all the newer covers, but if you want the more vintage style covers, you're just going to have to take whatever's available. And that's way better condition than some of the other books I've recently gotten. I still have a good 28 or 30 books more to go. It just seems like things never end. Never end. So I got to sort through all this crazy stuff here. I have to go to the post office and deliver some other stuff. Man, what a Monday. Craziness. So, hope you enjoyed that. Plenty of stamps for me to use for stuff. Some cool autographs. Got some books from my collection. Unfortunately, that one was kind of a moldy. I might be able to put a decal over it or something like that. Put my name over it. And all kinds of weird stamps on envelopes. That other one, I'll show you that one more time. If I can find it here. Look at that. 13-cent stamps. Almost all 13s and 2 8s. Really bizarre. I would have liked them having complete sheet form. That's too bad. But I don't know. Maybe I'll have to make a custom page in my book and put those in there. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. Make a special page that behind those other ones so I have a spot to put those in my book. And thank you for watching.